How you guys doing? Uncle Phil here with the 420 Den. Thank y'all so much for checking out my videos. I will be your host tonight. My co-host Sydney. How are you doing?
Good.
Guys, we have COCW in the house. Y'all know Cadice Dyer. Sorry, that's probably my phone. That is my phone. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know, that's fine. Because mine ain't.
Sorry, I always do something. We're always going to have technical difficulties here in the 420 Den. Guys, you know, y'all know here in the 420 Den, we are going to be smoking up. We're going to be recreating tonight. So please, if you've got a joint, you got a blunt, you've got your bong, and you know Sydney, she's got her rig right there in front of her. We are going to sesh up tonight as we talk about local events that are going on. And we have some COCW events we're going to be talking about. Yes. And we've got a special event here coming up, which is Cannabis, and we'll be talking about that here shortly. And so, good evening, guys. How y'all doing? Sunday afternoon sesh here at the 420 Den. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much. I know you weren't trying to be on here tonight. She didn't want to be on here.
Sorry,
but you're here, so that's a good thing. Guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. Let's get this night rolling. Let's light up. Everybody light. If you got one, light it up.
I'm
Cheers,
waving
everybody.
at my phone like people can see it.
Why are you waving at your phone? You're way too high. Way too high. So, guys, y'all know we got COCW in the house. Let's represent COCW. Let's put their banner up. Oh, wrong banner. Excuse me.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm going to have to move down here a little bit later. So there we go. COCW. This is a new. Y'all sent this one to me a while back. I haven't used it until tonight. This is my first time.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah, these are our sponsors. We've got Stash Box, Go Green, of course, y'all, Team Syntex, and Fija.com.
Heck yeah. These are all your. These are like sponsors, right? Or just what we represent. I know I represent y'all. So
definitely.
We always try to help each other out in this big movement that we're trying to get moved. So that's what we're here for. So what we got going on? I know we got a good event, a big event, I should say good event, big event that we got coming up, which is Cannabis that we got coming up that we're working at right now.
Hang on, sorry, I'm way far
That's September 31st, August 31st to September 1st.
Yeah.
It'll be Cannabis 2019 second annual Cannabis.
Okay. Guys, a lot of people are going to be there. We're going to make this year a big year for us. They asked me to be the MC, which I will be. I have no problem doing that. I'm going to enjoy it there. We're actually taking a vacation at that same time, so we're going to make this a nice trip for us. Not like last year.
Right.
We don't want to repeat what happened last year.
No. Definitely.
That's been a year of where a lot of drama we don't want to deal with, but that's part of being a
happens for a reason.
Right.
An activist. We are an activist, so this is part of it, but you know we want to invite everybody to the Cannabis. Y'all come, join. It's going to be a 2-3 day event. Come out, join us, enjoy the beach, stay on the beach. It's going to be a happening place for 2019.
Yeah, we got a lot of musical guests coming out and a lot of sponsors and a lot of booths, and so just it's going to be a kick-ass. Yeah.
We've got a couple of banners we're having made. Hopefully we'll have those made before then, which we should. And we're going to be out there. I'll be an MC. We're going to be going live and talking to a lot of people out there, doing a lot of on-site interviews, just quick interviews of what they think about the cannabis and what they think about the movement and their opinions on it. So it's going to be a happening time. So it's going to be great. Cannabis is going to be great.
Y'all don't want to miss Cannabis.
No, y'all don't want to miss Cannabis. Oh, by the way, we will not be driving with anything, so that's not going to happen. I'm not driving all the way to Galveston with anything. I'm going to make sure I ain't chancing that. I'm not chancing that again. Not at all. Not at all, guys.
How are you, Brian?
How are you, Brian? How are you doing? Everybody, I'm not watching the comments. I do apologize. If y'all got a question y'all like to ask, please ask a question. And
I'm trying to watch the comments.
Everybody's watching the comments except for me. I'm not watching the comments.
You're the host, babe.
So, all right, moving right along, guys. So that's Cannabis, guys. So please pass the word along. We'll send out a flyer on our pages and just share the pages. Let's try to make 2019 Cannabis be an awesome year,
right?
Because I don't know what's going to happen with what movement's happening and what bill's going to be passed. I don't think anything's going to happen great this year. I know they're talking about more medical.
The decriminalization really is the only one that I'm happy about.
Well, okay,
I know the step forward.
Decriminalizing is not. We're all shooting for freedom, and I know that, but it's a baby step for us, which is true. It is. It's a baby step, but I think decriminalizing is just still allowing them to get their money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
They gotta wean it out now.
Yep,
like,
and
before
then
they can legalize.
doing the cap at 0.5, that's just double CBD.
But see, if you think about it now, it is double CBD, but you could get Harlequin or you could even get Black Widow. I think the percentage is lower. You can get that.
Yeah, but it's not going to help you without the THC.
No, but it helps some people.
Not most people, anyway.
Some people,
yeah.
Think about it. If they're allowed to sell, even if it's a baby step, if a dispensary is allowed to sell CBD bud,
right,
and people are allowed to smoke it, and they pass that, that's just another step forward for us.
Right.
To where they're allowing it. They're not just allowing the oil.
Yeah,
or the
and
edibles,
people will be able to still test positive for THC and still be able to get medication and just keep buying from the black market, I guess, if THC isn't good enough from them.
Black market is still around in Colorado.
Right.
I mean, black market's still around. People who are growing in Colorado are still dealing with the black market. The black market will never be gone completely.
Unless we legalize everywhere, because I believe most their customers are other states that they're selling, from what I understand. I don't know.
And I always say this in all my videos. That's where we're going to get it to where we have to spread the awareness. I mean, I meet people on a daily who are just not knowledgeable of the movement. They're not knowledgeable of cannabis, even being medicine. And I'm just like, really? Are you that far in the closet that you just can't see what's going on around you? But that's where we come. That's where we come at, where we speak about it. We share the pages. We share the videos. We make videos and that's how I get my word across, is by doing that. Because if I can attract somebody's attention to a video that we make, and they're like, hey, that's cool what they're doing. If that can open up somebody's eyes to getting off pills, or even the knowledge of, this is medicine. You don't know it. I'm medicating right now, just a minute amount, but I am still medicating, and this is not killing my lungs.
Right.
You're not going to cut my lungs open and see black tar from smoking, but you're not, and that's just people are not aware of all of that. So that's where we come and try to educate and spread the awareness.
Stuff down their throat that it was bad for so many years.
1937, the starting of it.
We've got to start stuffing it down their throat that it ain't for a while now.
Yeah, and so we got to reverse what's been pounded in everybody's head for so long. And like they always say, it's time to get the older people out of the chairs and put younger people in there that are more for this. But, that's what I fight for, is just, one, the truth, bringing the truth out. Two, I fight for people need to understand that if you're buying insurance from your company that you work for, or if you work for yourself and you're buying your own insurance, we should have our insurance to be allowed to go a more natural route instead of only sticking to pharmaceutical.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of only sticking
insurance should cover it. You pay for that.
If you're paying for it, why the fuck not? You use it the way you want to live your life. Why are we being dictated to only choose Western medicine? Now, look, I'm not against Western medicine by any means, and I have to let people know that I'm not. I don't choose to take it, but I just want everybody to be knowledgeable of what you're taking. Educate yourself. Don't just trust a doctor to give you medicine. Find out what you're about to start taking and do some more research on it. And if you choose to do it, then so be it. That's your freedom.
Right.
But if people like myself who are, who understand what I say or what I think, but I want to be able to say, hey, I'm paying for this. Can I have this route instead? Can I do the more Eastern medicine or more natural route instead of having to take harsh pills, unless I have to take the harsh pills? Then, Right. But that should be our right. That should be our freedom. That's what I'm fighting for,
some
guys.
people still do need the medication.
Yeah, and a lot of people need medicine. We do need medicine. Don't get me wrong. Yes.
Not have to take it, then why not?
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, let's talk about the parents that are wanting to put their kids on cannabis instead of doing chemo. I've got 3
or ADHD medication.
That I'm researching right now, where the parents went to court and they're told, no, you must put your kids on chemo. Why? That's your flesh and blood. We should be able to. If my daughter or my son, any one of my kids was on had to do chemo, I would fight like hell. Even if it meant moving, I would fight like hell to make sure I could give them cannabis. At least try that route, see if it works, and let chemotherapy be the last thing that I choose to put my kids through. And what's funny is we were just talking about this yesterday with Chastity. We were talking about it. I told my daughter, I was like, I want chemo to be the last damn thing that possibly is going to make me stay alive. But let's try the natural route first.
Right.
And we should have our freedom. We should have that right. We should be able to say that's what we want. But the government's dictating what we do with our own bodies and what we do with our kids. And that's where we all should come together and say, no, we should have the right to choose the route that we want to take for us and our children.
Right.
And that's what we're fighting for, guys.
Definitely.
Let's move along, guys. Getting a little tense there, man. No, guys, Cannabis 2019, please pass the word along. Let's get everybody out there. Let's make a big impact at the beach.
Yes.
Let's have a blast too.
We're it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to it.
I'm talking so much, my blood's going out on me.
And then, okay, so I think our next event that I've got is June 8th, Reggae Fest.
Reggae Fest? Yes.
In Houston and Peggy Park.
In Peggy Park, guys, in Houston, y'all must go.
If y'all are out there, y'all go hit them up. And then we've got June 23rd, New Bronzeville's from 6 to 8.
I don't have a flyer for that one.
And then we've got the Burleson Walk on the 22nd.
Yes.
From 2 to 4:20 at the Burleson Police Department.
Yes. Now, I'm excited for that one.
Me too.
I want to make a big impact here in front of Burleson. The Burleson Police Department has been great with us. I know Jody's talked to them quite often. I've talked. My uncle is actually, he works there, and I've talked to a couple of people up there. They are really nice to us. They have not given us any problems. I think we only had one small little incident there.
Right.
The whole time we were there. But they love it. They're okay with us. And we got a nice little grassy knoll area that we put up our tents.
Yeah, Burleson's
four-way stop.
High traffic.
It's great.
Heavy. Another area like Arlington, I think.
I would like to, and this might be something that we might be able to do, but I was thinking if we do another walk there again, I'm trying to finish getting the bus legal, and we can get our banners made. I got these big magnets I can use to stick banners on the side of the bus and bring the bus over there like a big old banner.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great. I thought about doing that. So just to make a big viewing.
Right, right.
So you said New Bronzeville?
Yeah, New Bronzeville's
okay.
From 6 to 8 at Creekside.
I don't have a flyer for that, guys.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't give him a flyer for that one. I think we have one. I just think I skipped it.
Oh, look at you! You're not even getting ready for it now. But the Reggae Fest. Let's talk about that one. The Reggae Fest is coming up soon, and I know Jay asked me and Sid to come. I'm not sure if we're going to make that or not.
Right.
We've got a lot going on. I got another update I'll give you about what's going on here at the Den. We've got some update. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But if y'all are interested in going for the reggae, y'all go out there. It's at the Peggy Park, you said?
Yes.
Peggy Park.
It's going to be a blast, y'all. There's all kinds of vendors and stuff out there. It's going to be amazing. I wish I could go. I'm going to try, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go or not. We'll see. I don't want to commit to it yet.
Yeah, I know Jay asked. We haven't committed yet, but we might go.
It's just because right now I have no AC in my car.
That sucks. I just put AC in my van.
Right now, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to make it. Unless we can fix our AC by the time that happens, we're not going to be able to make it.
Thursday.
I'll be so sick by the time
we were out about Thursday, and my van has a little bit of AC, but not a lot. And it's like we're rolling the windows down. And then we're like, okay, roll the windows back up, and they got a little cool. Then it starts getting humid, and then roll the windows back down. It's like, fuck, I got to fix this. So what it was, I thought it was the can that I had. I bought a can, and it wasn't working right, but it was the actual control part of it. It wasn't actually working. So Friday, I took it in. They recharged it. The van works great. I'm like,
heck yeah.
I got to have AC in Texas.
Yeah, it's too hot.
Yeah,
that was the reason I moved from Texas.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand not having AC.
That's what got me yesterday driving from Cleburne to Dallas. And then we sat, and then I had to look for Stash Box at the Gay Pride Parade when we went. And then by the time I got in there, it was so hot, and I couldn't cool back down. And so I ended up overheating. We stayed until like almost 4, I think, and then we ended up leaving because I got sick.
Oh, goodness.
But it was badass. The Gay Pride Parade was awesome. We had a lot of fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
You take some pictures?
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures. I haven't got the chance to make them yet because I was overheated when I got home, and I was supposed to do it today, and then a lot of stuff happened today, so I haven't got a chance to do them yet.
I didn't know that you overheat real fast.
Oh yeah.
It was early last year. We went to a march or a walk with you. I think it was in Arlington.
It was Arlington.
And I stood up and I saw you for a second. So I was walking up and down with a flag and talking in the bullhorn and whatnot. I turned around and looked and I was like, anybody seen Candace? I was like, no, nobody said nothing. So I was like, all right, I just kept on going. All of a sudden somebody else said it. Anybody seen Candace? I don't know who. I think it was Jody, but Jody was like, oh, she got overheated. She left. I'm like, same. I'm gone. Bye. I was out of there. It was hot.
I get to where I'm puking. Like, I can't stop until I get my body. I overheated at an air show once when I was like 2. They had to pack me in ice.
Oh, it gets hot.
So my thermometer's like broken now. And so if I get too hot, I have a hard time cooling back down unless I.
Yeah, summertime we always try to keep ice water and Gatorade with us. You got to, and it's you know, guys, y'all understand. Well, we don't just go out there and hold up a sign and hold up a flag. That's not what we do. We actually set up tents. We get some vendors. We talk to people. We hand out flyers. We try to talk to people who want to educate more. It's not just, we're not just pushing about the whole recreational part. It is about medical.
Right.
But it's just there's so much that goes to this whole movement. Political part, the lies,
the big pharma.
The big pharma. People are not aware of it being a medicine. People are not aware of getting the oil, how you can treat yourself. It's been proven to help with tumors and cancers and epilepsy and seizures and so forth. There's so much you can use. It's topical for your skin.
Autism.
There's
ADHD,
there's so much more to this. So guys, it's not just about smoking it.
Yeah.
It's about the medicine part, but it's just a whole big old ball of bullshit that we got to put out there, and that's basically what it is.
Yep.
And so this is why we do what we do. But other than that, what else you got?
Oh, the Blog Talk Radio, the Coffee Party USA thing radio we got going on.
All right, let's do the Coffee Party. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Coffee Party USA.
Yes.
All right, guys, this is a talk show it's here locally, right?
No, they are in California, I believe.
California?
Yeah, I believe. I might be wrong on that. Sorry, but I know they're not in Texas. They don't have a Texas chapter yet.
Okay.
But they're looking for people in Texas to work with, and we were like, hell yeah, we'll work, with y'all.
They reached out to Candace with COCW to start doing a weekly show. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right? Okay.
Every Monday at 8 o'clock. And our first show is going to be June 10th, and it's called COCW Canna Corner. It'll have Troy Tomlinson from Zeal's Full Spectrum Cannabis Hemp Oil. Nico Cashin is going to come on for a little bit, and then we're going to play a couple of his songs. And Michael, he's anonymous. I don't want to say his last name because he's staying anonymous. But he is a veteran, actually, that's on parole and cannot leave the state. He has stage 4 cancer. And so he's basically being sentenced to death. And he's been on parole for 20 years and not had anything happen. But so that's going to be a good show. And then our second show is going to be a special here with 420 Den.
Yep. We'll do a show here on that day. What day was that again?
That's June 17th.
June 17th? Okay. And then we have a walk on the 22nd.
Yes.
She's keeping organized. You see that, right? That's the girl right here. She keeps COCW organized, straight up. And she does an awesome job, guys. If y'all don't understand that Candace is the backbone of COCW, her, Jody, one of them. And there's a lot of y'all. And I'm not trying to outdo another, but for what I know what she does on a daily and how she contacts me on a daily, it's like she keeps it up. And I know a lot of y'all, I'm not trying to put anybody else down, but I know what she does. But no, we're going to do a show here on the 17th.
Y'all do a lot.
So I do my best. I work a lot, but when I can get a chance to do what I can do, I do my best. So, what else you got?
I think, the June 24th, the show will be Shauna Simpson and Jeremy Simpson. Shauna's going to come on. She's my bestie. She's just going to talk. We're going to, like we do with Cannabis, and tell her story about why she smokes cannabis. And then Jeremy's going to come on and probably tell a little bit of his story. And then we want to talk to him about some of the bills, too. So, because he's kind of good at the bill stuff. And we want to pick his brain for a minute. So
I love picking people who are more educated about things about me. Because I want to learn. And it's easy for me to learn by talking to somebody.
I
read a lot of stuff. And sometimes I don't catch what I read everything. I have to read it again and read it again. So to get the gist of it. But just like we're watching. What are we watching? Deadwood. We're watching Deadwood.
I've never seen Deadwood before, you guys.
No, I haven't never seen it. Which I don't know why, because I would have loved it.
What is it on?
It's on HBO.
HBO, okay.
We got done with Games of Thrones, which I wasn't too unhappy with Games of Thrones.
It could have been better, but it wasn't bad.
It could have ended better, but everybody expected what they thought. But it didn't happen the way it ended. But I was okay with the ending.
Right.
It just wasn't the most exciting.
We're so into it.
Yes. And now I'm getting into the Deadwood, but the reason why I say this is because they talk in a more older style.
Right.
English.
Old English. Or,
I guess we'll call it old English.
Well,
but
I guess. I don't know. It's really just off.
I literally have to rewind it and go, what the fuck did they just say? and rewind it and listen to it. And it's like, and I know what it's funny. I understand what they're saying, but I'm trying to, I question myself. Am I understanding what I'm hearing? Yeah. So my son come in and he was like, you need to put the words up. He goes, you'll understand it better that way. So I put the words up, and sure enough, I do understand what they're saying, but I still got to rewind and go, what? And why are they talking like that? But so it's interesting. The whole storyline is interesting, but I have to rewind it and watch it again. And sometimes when you watch it the second time or even the third time, you finally go, okay, I get it. It makes the whole storyline change because you're finally fucking following it the right way. Because they're not talking slang, which I talk, I guess, Texan slang, we call it, but we
all have our own style of talking.
Yeah,
some way or another.
When I'm watching it, she's like, she'll push pause and go, all right. So this person, and this person, they went here, right? Remember that? Yeah. And she's like, this person, that person, and this person. He went to go talk to her, and I'm just like, yeah, I get that shit.
I'm like, okay, now you're up to speed,
right?
So it's funny, guys, but don't watch it high. And it's like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
Yes, they say fuck so many times in that
Oh my
show.
God. And it's like, okay, the whole, I can't. I've watched that show 4, 5, 6 times, and I get the whole storyline, but the way they talk just throws me off.
Yeah.
But it's aggravating. It's fun, but it's aggravating. What's up, Brian? So what I was going to talk about. All right, so you know how I put out the little short teaser of my daughter's video, right? And how I put your mask in there.
Right.
I've been bombarded with a lot of people that are from Anonymous, or people who are with Anonymous, who are against Anonymous. And I've been getting a lot of messages on negative part of it and positive part of it. Let me explain. I'm not with Anonymous, but I do support
the movement.
No, I support the truth, basically.
Right.
It's the truth. I believe that our government should be true to us, honest to us, whether we like to hear it or not. That's what I present. That's what I push for. I should feel that we should be allowed to know what's going on with our government because we pay our taxes. And I feel that we should be told the truth, whether we like to hear the truth or not.
Right.
Nothing should be hidden from us. So whether it be about cannabis or about what our president's doing or military, I feel that we should be told the truth and we should be told what's going on. So that's what I push for.
Right.
That's the whole representing of Anonymous. I believe the truth should be told to us. And so that's the whole part of putting that in with her video is basically, as you'll see the video when you first see the mask, or I guess about the second time you see the mask in the video, it says, "We're watching."
Right.
And at the bottom it says Cannabis Truth.
Right.
And that's what it represents. It just represents truth.
You gotta understand there was a lot of stuff that happened with Anonymous, a lot of infighting, and I don't condone all that. I like the Anonymous as far as the group goes. That what they stand for me, as far as I'm concerned, is unity and, like you said, truth, justice. But that's the ones that are real anons, not the ones being out
Everybody
there.
has their share of the movement. Like I always say, I'm not a political person.
But I give major props to the real good anon hackers out there that we know, and I do support them. But as far as the fake ones, that we all, but there's fake in
everybody
everything.
Has their part of their movement with what they do, what they get into. I chose to do cannabis. And I'm learning as I go with everything, but I push truth. It doesn't matter whether it be about cannabis or anything.
I'm involved a little bit with the hemp sector and that area. So.
Well, I get a lot of messages from a lot of people, and some of them it takes a long time before I answer back because I get bombarded with messages like crazy, and so. The people that I talk to on a regular, I've got it set up to where I see theirs first, but a lot of people I don't get to for about 2 or 3 or 4 days later. It's just some people I don't answer back to because I'm not into the whole political part of it. Right. So when they send me this really long their opinion, and I read it, and I'm not against what you're saying. I read it, and if I'm interested, I'll talk to you. But some people they're really hardcore about their movement.
You're never gonna 100% agree with everybody.
No.
You're always gonna have something you disagree with, but you can come together with the small things that you do agree with.
Yeah.
And try to make those work.
Yeah, and then a lot of things I try to talk about is mainly about cannabis on the channel or on the page. But there's some topics. Like there was one I had posted about spanking your children. Man, that one. Oh. That one, I had to delete that one. It got loud, it got crazy, and it was just difference of opinions. And it's just, and everybody has to understand. And I try to keep my presence, or as far as what you see on I try to keep it neutral.
Neutral, yeah.
Because I'm trying to go after everybody,
right?
In a neutral way. Y'all have y'all's opinions, and y'all are more than welcome to express them. I like to learn something new.
You do like to put controversial stuff out there.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
He likes to make people think.
Yeah, I do. I like controversial things, but then I realize sometimes the controversial things can get riled up real quickly.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, so now I try to watch what I post, and it's just keep it. You know, I always tell people, hey, you're right to your opinion, speak it, but do it in a respectful, positive way, and to where everybody we can have a debate right now. I may not like what she likes, or I may not like what she likes. I'd be like, I'm not for it. That's cool though. You know, it's great. Everybody has their freedom. Everybody has their right.
Yawning today.
But a lot of people, though, can take a post and go crazy with it. And it's like, I look at them going, wow. You know? Yeah. But I love what y'all say, though. I love what y'all say. And it's great. Just keep it positive, keep it neutral, and it be, you know, a lot of people still will say it in the post. They'll say, you know, we're allowed our opinions, but it's okay to have a difference of opinions. It is. Yeah. It is. Because you know what? I might learn something new. I'm not afraid to learn something new. I'll be like, wow, I didn't know that. Thank you so much.
Whenever you stop learning, then you're an idiot.
And that's the reason why I allow it. That's the reason why I allow it.
You're not an idiot till you stop learning.
Yeah.
If you think that you know everything, then you're...
Yeah, you're never...
You know what I mean? You're not... Yeah. You can't learn no more past that.
Yeah,
and that makes you ignorant.
There's a lot of people that follow us that are so educated. I know Sean, you're one of them. And Sean's a guy that's very educated. He knows and he's a military vet too as well. You know, Jody's very educated. I love people who are smart like that because I am wanting to learn more.
Right.
You know, sometimes the political part will lose my interest. If you're real political, I don't really get into the whole...
That's why we try to stay not so political.
But not everybody is, some people love that, and that's what they do. You know, some people have that knack. They get really political and they get all involved, and that's the type of person that should be for that movement.
Right.
I get into it, and it's like, I start getting mad. That's the truth. I start realizing what our city people and our state people are doing, and I realized... And you see it in movies when you're watching movies that are about stuff like that. You'll see what's behind closed doors,
right? And
you're like, really? Then that what makes me mad. That's why I say the truth should be told, because we should know where our government's putting our the money that our taxes. We should know where our taxes are going. We should know, and we should be able to vote to where we want to put our taxes.
When there's 70-80% of people in the world that are wanting cannabis, or in Texas that want cannabis, and you've got 10% that are overruling the rest, or the 20% or whatever, then that's bull. You know, that's not how that works. It's supposed to be the majority rules, and we're the majority, and we want cannabis legalized.
That's right.
So listen and legalize it. And
I saw a post. I saw a post earlier today, and it was I can't quite remember how it went, but it was like, you know, you take away the cannabis, people that are in jail for cannabis, you take away the cannabis from them being in jail, and then what are you going to replace them with?
Right.
You know, and that's where people are saying, no, that's not the truth. That's not the majority. It is the truth, though. A lot of people that are in jail for the minor, small crimes like cannabis or having 2 pounds of weed on them.
Freelance floor. We've got drop all charges against Glenn and Peggy suing Glenn, and then Save Sydney, of course. We got several people were.
Did you see that one where the lady in the DFW airport got arrested for CBD oil?
Yeah,
it's happening, and it's ignorant.
An 82-year-old lady arrested.
Yes, it's bullshit. It's happening still, lady. But it is ignorance, and you could fight it now. Now, finally, Texas has legalized it.
Yeah.
So it is now 100% legal to do the CBD thing. But still people out there that don't know, even cops, which you'd think they would have to take some sort of class once new laws are here.
You know, and I had a person tell me this. You know, he's like, you know, I got pulled over and I had CBD oil, and they were like, well, how do we know it's CBD oil? And you don't have the receipt, you just have the bottle. And that's what they're mad
about. They can't tell.
And now they're not able to determine, and since they're allowing the percentage of THC, there's no way to tell how much THC is in the oil.
And so they got to send it out.
Now the cops are going to use, well, I suspect this. We're going to detain you because I'm not sure what it is. It does test for THC, and they're going to find loopholes to arrest us to keep continuing to bring the revenue in. And it's truth. I'm not trying to be a debater here or a negative person, but it is true. Y'all must understand. The police officers are ticketing people because it's a revenue. They have to bring a certain amount of revenue in. If they're not, they just replace them for somebody else that's willing to do what you're told to do. Whether your gut is telling you, oh, I'm not going to ruin these people's lives and take them in because they got oil with them or they have a joint with them. Me being arrested and detained for, overnight, but I fought it for a whole year. It took time off my life. If I had a regular job, I would have lost my job.
Yep.
And so, we have to understand we need to spread the awareness of what we need to watch out for. So even though that we're still fighting this movement, we still need to protect ourselves. And the people that are like me, like y'all, who are wanting to protest, help with this movement, go to this event, go to that event, so you can spread awareness. Also be aware of yourself that you need to, when you are transporting, to be careful. Because Texas is still going to arrest us, guys. They still need to bring their revenue in. And until we can get the right people in those chairs, that's what we're going to have to
do. Yeah, they'll always find ways to do that with anything.
Yeah. And guys,
your tail lights out, your blinker don't work, the light over your trunk. They got so many excuses they can use that to pull you over and to check.
Yeah. Right. I know a guy was telling me, he was like, and this is the reason why I brought it up, but he said, when the dogs come out, they are trained to tell them if they smell it, but also they're also the officer's able to tell them to give a fake signal. And so, and I don't know if I believe that or not, guys, but you need to be aware. A lot of people go live to fight that, to fight the police officer. You just go live to protect yourself, but also understand you are protecting yourself, but by going live, you're also pissing off the cop.
Right.
Yeah.
And when we were arrested, I was like, I wanted to do it so bad, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't want to ruffle the bee's nest.
Well, you didn't want to poke the bear anyway because you had stuff on you.
Yes, we did.
Most people who go live, they don't have nothing on them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go live if I had something on me.
No.
Like, that's just asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, we do peaceful walks.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. We're taking this movement in a more peaceful manner, not more in an aggressive manner. And so, education is what I feel that we should push. Education.
That's the top thing that we need right now is education. Educating the public, getting out there, spreading
and having fun when we do it, though.
Yep.
And that's the whole point. We're having fun. That's why we got bands. That's why we're doing the Cannabis. We're going to have our a lot of the I'll say sponsors, but it's more.
There's bands.
No. I mean, not sponsors, but I'm saying you have all the vendors. I'm sorry, I'm trying to say the word vendors.
Yes.
You have all the vendors out there, and so we also need to, as y'all see all the little vendors, I got all their stickers up, guys. The waffle droppings. We got Josh Miller. We got the Stash Box.
Zach Miller somewhere.
Yeah, no, I can't find his business.
Waffle droppings.
Don't forget about Zach Miller there, guys. So DFW Normal. That's
Josh Miller. And then Cannabis.
That's right.
Yep.
So we represent them, guys, because that's what we're here to do, is to help each other, guys. And so if y'all all are going to go to Cannabis, that's right. We're all going to be at Cannabis. Y'all come on out, bring some money. Let's spread the love. Buy some glass. Buy some products out there. Everybody's going to be out there and enjoy the bands. Enjoy the food. It's going to be a great time. And
use the code COCW for Stash Box and get 10% off.
There are links in the description for Stash Box. Also for the talk show Coffee Plate.
Yes, the Coffee Party USA.
I could not find the link.
We didn't say anything about the Human Solution.
Yeah, the Human Solution.
Go look them up too, the Human Solution, y'all. That's got that Cup of Joe guy on it.
Yeah. And I didn't have their link, but I will find their link and put it in the description here after we're finished, though. that's all we have, guys. You got anything else you want to say?
Nope.
How about you?
Nope.
Nothing. You just been sitting there today.
You guys been talking a lot.
Yeah, kind of stay. That's what happens.
We're smoking
on.
y'all.
She's stoned. I'm smoking on sativa, so I'm a little hyper. So other than that, that's all we got, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. An update on my daughter's video.
Yeah.
She came out today. I did a post earlier. We did some more recordings. The storyline that I was trying to put together did not work with what we had, so we had to do some more recordings. So I will try to have that finished up by the end of the week. By this weekend, I'll have that uploading on our next live. So other than that, that's all we got. Guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. I'll see y'all again. One love, guys. Peace.
Love y'all.
Bye, guys.